Is it possible to build a successful supermarket starting with only one loaf of bread in Supermarket Simulator? Today I decided to put this experiment to the test in the most realistic business simulator game of all time. Buy inventory, stock shelves, and keep customers happy in the dog-eat-dog world of the supermarket business. Normally you start this game off with starting capital and resources, but instead, what if you start off with just only one item to sell to start your business based on? The nail-biting tension. What would happen? So without any further ado, let's embark on the playthrough. Welcome everybody to Supermarket Simulator. Today we're going to be starting a new game. Welcome to Supermarket Simulator. You'll start with a small store and grow to an awesome supermarket. Start by purchasing goods to sell and place them onto the shelves. Don't forget to set the prices with a profit to avoid bankruptcy. Have fun. Alright, okay. After just threatening bankruptcy, I'm sure everything here will be fine. Alright, we've just spawned in on another normal day on the street, and it's my new life running a supermarket. Now, unfortunately, we've spawned in, we already have $50 in-game, and that's no place to start while running our supposedly $0 supermarket, so let's fix that right away. I'm going over to my computer to order some supplies, and just ignore me, I'm buying oil, and with the shipping fees, that's enough to bring us to a true $0 start. Unfortunately, we still have to throw out these goods in the trash, so now I really have nothing. Place products onto the shelves. Wait a minute, I have to go back and get my one item. Alright, I have here one loaf of bread. Ron's sandwich bread. Nature. Amazing stuff. What are we going to do with all the rest of the bread but just throw it out in the trash? Now, how are we going to sell this bread? We have no money. We're going to need to do a real Hail Mary with this bread because we don't have any customers and we have nothing else to depend on. I need to make this sale of one loaf of bread worth enough so that I can expand my supermarket. So we need to set a good price for this bread. Default 99 cents. I don't think we can do like that. When we sell this loaf of bread, we're going to need enough money that we can buy something else to expand the business. How are we going to do that? Our supermarket is quite small and it kind of sucks. If we go over here to our computer terminal, we can go back to the market and see what is the cheapest good that we can buy. One entire box full of cereal is $35.88. Oil is $18. And everything else is sort of expensive, but the cheapest one is flour. For a case of 8 flour, we would spend only $6.32. It may not be very much, but we're going to need more goods after we sell this bread. So I think, what is our goal? Let's add that to cart, and not just $6.32, we also need to pay $2 shipping for this case of flour. So therefore, we need to be able to sell one loaf of bread for $8.32. Let's see if we can do that. We, of course, can't afford that right now, so let's just say $8.32. All right, $8.32. Profit $7.33. Market price is only $3.96, though. Let's see if somebody's willing to buy it. After all, this is a pretty ritzy neighborhood. Look at all the people. She's walking around in high heel shoes. So is she. That person looks very wealthy also. Just ignore the graffiti across the street. Look, here comes a man in a suit vest. All I'm saying is people in this neighborhood got money to spare. All right, it's time to open my store. Wait for the first customer. All right, Ron sliced bread is too expensive for me. Well, that's probably because of how poor you are. Someone fancier will come back and maybe buy the bread. Maybe we could just be really nice to the customers. Come in, sir. You look like you're hungry for some carbohydrates. Step right this way, and Ron sliced bread is too expensive for me. Well, get out of here. This is a designer bread store. Goodbye. All right, here comes a very wealthy-looking woman. Maybe she needs some sandwich material. Here she goes. Come on in. Ron sliced bread is too... Everyone in this neighborhood is cheap. Let's try maybe one more lady. Who is this tall, beautiful woman? Oh, she's not even looking my way. All right, well, I hope you go back to your terrible breadless existence. Have a good day now. Oh, hello, welcome in. Sliced bread is too expensive for... All right, I'll give it one last shot. This guy looks very, very wealthy. Look at him in his suit. Oh... Look at him in his Oxfords leaving. Everyone here is a disgrace. As disgraceful as it is that no one in this neighborhood will buy this bread, let's maybe change up the... You're literally in a tuxedo and you won't buy my bread. How did you afford that tux, sir? Walk away. Maybe we need to change the bread marketing scheme. I have another idea. All right, here's the story. We need to be able to sell one product for about $10. The future of this grocery store depends on it, but everybody in here is a peasant, and no one can afford it. I have lost my patience with the loaf of bread. We're going to need to make a slight change, but with something that's still in the spirit of the challenge. Look, even she can't afford this bread, that fancy-looking lady. Therefore, my modest proposal is, what if we sold this cereal for $10? Get a load of that Chalky Pick strong chocolate. I don't know if strong is really the first adjective I would use to describe the cereal I was trying to sell, but I mean, it's, I guess, better than, like, disgusting. All right, let's throw away the rest of this cereal. Open. You, sir, you look like you have a lot of money. You'll probably be able to afford this cereal. Chalky Pick cereal is too expensive for me. Well, good day to you then, sir. There goes another fancy lady. Come in, buy something. Damn it, no one will buy the cereal. It's time to engage in some business strategy. If people won't buy my damn cereal, maybe I'm really not selling them breakfast. That's right, what we're selling is an experience. $1,000 for a box of cereal. This is no ordinary first meal of the day. This is the finest morning cuisine experience our customers may ever have. But today, I'm offering it for a discounted rate of 99% off. That's right. Normally, this cereal would be worth a lot more than this, but today we're bringing it down. It's $10 today. It's a sale, son. Open again. Step right this way, miss. What kind of discount is that? She can't even believe it. She has to go consult an oracle to make sure she wasn't seeing fake things. This is no fake news. This cereal is 100% legit. Step right this way, milady. What kind of discount is that? What kind of discount is that? And all of them can't believe. Apparently they don't like this sale, though. This is not looking good. I might be stuck forever trying to sell this one box if someone doesn't come along. What kind of discount is that? Step right this way, sir. You look like you have a lot of money to afford breakfast. Apparently not. Never mind. All right, I need to change my marketing scheme once more. All right, I need to barely get there. What if we offered it for like 98% off? And then we changed the price to like $450. I think that would still be enough money to get what we're looking for. Special today, just for you, sir. Oh my gosh, I actually got him to buy it. Let me go check him out. It is your lucky day, sir. You are my best friend. Look, you couldn't even find Chalky Pick cereal. Ha! All those other pigeons missed out on the greatest cereal experience of their life. All right, let me just ring you up 1 second. He's got the cash. $1 change. Amazing. Pleasure doing business with you. I'm sorry, we're out of everything. I need to go order more food. Finally, I have funding. All right, I can afford to purchase only flour. It's $6.32 for a box, and we have to pay the shipping fees, so that brings it up to $8.32, but we have the dough. We just sold that for $9. All right, the flour has arrived. It's time to start stocking the shelves. Let me put it right in front of the store so they know I have a lot of it. It's a sale. Flour. Come get your flour. Flour for sale. We can't let them have a good deal, though. We have to sell it for much higher than the market price. I think maybe $5. It's at only $3.71. We've got to catch up with business. Let me ring you up, sir, and... oh, yes, they're starting to buy it. Credit card, that's fine. 5.00. Have a good day. Oh, it looks like another fine customer in to buy some expensive flour. You won't regret it. We specialize in flour. It's the only thing we sell. Look, another... why is everyone wearing a tuxedo today? Look, how much money does this man have? He's handing me $190 for $5 of flour. Okay, that's fine. Oh, 50. All right, well, that's fine. I think I'm able to break that. Have a good one. Look, another fine man in a suit. More flour, just handing me another $190. Have a good day. We've made it to noon. Here come a couple more. We're running out of flour. You go to hell thinking the flour is too expensive. You're bringing down my grocery store level. This man can afford the flour. That's more like it. Have a good day. Be sure to mock that other peasant on the way out. All right, things are going swimmingly. We've actually got a good amount of money now between my price switching and all my brilliant marketing strategies. We've now got $27.50. Looks like we are running out of flour and $5. Have a good day, sir. All right, we are out of product. We need to create a new business strategy. I think we could sell maybe even more flour, bread, and cereal. We're closed. We're closed. We need to make some marketing decisions. Get out. Get out! I'm going to have a professional development meeting inside, alone, by myself. All right, let me turn on the lights so I can see better for my business plan. We have a little over $32 now. That's a considerable amount of money. I'm going to reinvest the profits to buy, you guessed it, multiple units of flour. But we're not stopping there. That's only the beginning. Look, they're already here. Oh, I'm hardly even going to have time to put them away. Oh, they're just flying out of the box. All right, throw the box away, get another one. I hardly have any time left in the day. There goes another. 3 and 4. That's as much flour as I can carry and afford. It's all on sale, $5 perfectly. But now, we need to find the ideal price level where people are willing to still buy the flour, and yet you make the highest profit without turning any of them away. This is the optimal flour price, the OFP in economic terms, if you will. All right, let's try $6 for a bag of flour. All right, we are open again just for you, sir. Come right in. Get your indecisive butt in the door. He is still willing to... Look, 2 men willing to buy flour at $6. Let's raise the price before we check them out. All right, $7. Let's see. Let me just come right back here and I'll check you out. Here we go. It looks like... Oh, you got away with it when it was still $6. Dang you. Well, all right. This guy's got a credit card. $6. There we go. Have a great day. Welcome in. The flour is only $7. Flour is too expensive for me. Well, we can't have that. We can't have unhappy customers. All right. I guess let's go down $6.50. What do you think of that? Oh, the day is over. We have to start again tomorrow. All right. I'm going to finish the day. Daily statistics. 10 customers satisfied. Products not found. 1. Products found expensive. 8. Well, I mean, you know, no pain, no gain. We gotta overcharge them until we can just barely overcharge them so that they're walking away feeling still good about themselves. Store level plus 51. All right, we are leveling up. And we did make money. Amazing. We are ready to start the next day. You'll receive daily bills starting today. Make sure to pay the bills using your computer before the due date or they'll be paid automatically. All right, this is unfortunate, but the government keeps charging me, I guess, property tax on my supermarket. We are open once again. Let's see if $6.50 flour is something people are willing to make an investment in. What are my bills? My bills are paid. What are you talking about? The government has nothing they want from me. Today, our task is simple. Keep stocking this shelf with flour and figure out what is the ideal, optimal point in price that people are willing to pay for this crap. Come in. How much are you willing to pay for that flour? $6.50? Okay, too expensive. All right, let's try $6.25. All right, let's see. We don't want anyone to go away unhappy. All right, you're willing to buy it? Let's raise that price back up again. $6.32, I think. Thank you for your business. All right, $43.75. Amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some of them are still unwilling to buy the flour. All right, let's bring it back down to like $6.28. $6.28. Here we go, thank you. There you go, have a good day. Hello, welcome in. Oh, damn it. All right, I guess we're going back down to like $6.25. Maybe that was the optimal price. $6.25 for flour is pretty good. I'm making a good amount of money off of them. I'm making $5.46 profit to be exact. I will figure out the value. Look, this man put his flour in a bag. Maybe he'd be willing to buy more. Look, just all that cash. Get out of here with your flour. Another satisfied customer. Welcome. 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 Time to put more flour out. Oh, I love my job. Look, this man bought 2. Thank you for your business. Another satisfied customer. I have so much flour, I don't even know what to do with all the product. Look at that, a much better day. We're finally honing in on what is our strength. Nothing at all. We have practically no strengths. Oh, look, there's more products being added to the menu of items we could pick from. Of course, open, but we still don't have enough. Order more of it. It's just flying off the shelf. Damn it. I just need a few more. Welcome in. Pay my rent. Clean all the crap off of the floor. Clean off the windows. And it looks like we're actually starting to arrive at the perfect price and quantity of flour. Practically every customer that comes in is happy with me, and we're still kind of overcharging them. It's $4.50 for flour. I mean, I would like to charge them more, but when people go away dissatisfied, it does lower the store level. People think it's overpriced, and they spread the word around. We can't have that, so... You know what? Not only are we going to buy, that's right, more flour... Let me just check out some more of that. Here we go. We'll just put this away. Thank you, sir. But we're also going to enhance the flower buying experience. It's getting dark in here. I guess that's heightening the mood of the flower buying experience. You know what? We'll turn on a light. That's fine. All right, come in. We are still open. Let me get that trash out of your way. That was probably from another store, another worse store that doesn't have as good flour as us. Here we go. They just can't get enough. I think I want people to pay more for my flour, though. We're gonna raise the price of the flour to like $5.50, and then we're gonna put it on a 15% discount. It's more expensive than the flour we were selling before, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's a better deal you're getting. All right, let's see what they think of this. Greetings, sir. How important you look today. My, it really looks like you make a lot of money. You must be a very rich man that you can pay so much for this flour. What kind of discount is that? Oh, damn. All right, let me try this again. I'm gonna raise the discount even more, 20%, but it's gonna be priced at $5.75. I won't have anyone leaving unhappy. Another day, more flour to put back onto the shelves. Every day is the same and yet different. All right, we are now actually like completely stocked with flour. And it's on sale too, for a higher price than we were charging yesterday. Open! We have to rip them off, but we can't let them think they're not getting a good deal. Look, it's more expensive, but it's on sale. Of course it makes no sense, but that's the point of it. It's time to keep expanding. I think we've mastered the flour game here. People are totally, look, that guy's buying too. Time to keep expanding. Buy a crate from the market. Oh, we're expanding the business. Provides to carry various products without boxes. I can put even more flour in even faster, and that's great because we have so many customers to check out. Maybe too many. All right, one for you, and one for you. We are just doing great. We just keep checking people out. All right, purchase product license using the computer. You know, if flour wasn't enough, maybe we could get even more cash out of these people. There we go. Another one for you. They just can't get enough. All right, I need a license for more. We're buying a product license. There's so many more products we could be selling. All right, I'm getting sick of this. You know what? This was a good strategy. I've done nothing wrong, but on the other hand, I think we need to expand into more profitable product ventures. I'm going to put some of these back into my special crate, and we will just put these back on the shelves. Let me just grab off more of these flowers. We need to make space for more important goods. What people are looking for is options now. It's just not enough flour, just isn't enough. We're expanding. What is the next most expensive product we can buy? The most expensive by unit price is the Chalk Pick cereal. Here we go, Chalky Pick, everybody's favorite. All right, let's do this one before the end of the day. After all, now that we've mastered how to sell flour, I think we can try a new good now. Let's see, $450 for Chalky Pick at a 98% discount. You know what, that's fine, let's just stay with that. Look, they're buying it off the shelves. Oh, great, awesome. Zero complaints. All right, we'll just stick with my original strategy. Oh, this guy's buying multiple boxes and more flour. This is pretty good stuff. My grocery store is doing well. Have a good day. What kind of discount is that? It's your kind of discount. Look, you bought 2 of them, you consumer. All right, let me just pick up that trash. All right, life is good. And people are buying so many of these things. This is amazing. You just bought a thing of flour with $100. Don't even look at me. Just keep staring at the ground in your shame. All right, now I have to break this goddamn huge bill. All right, get out of here. Here, let's see, 1540. All right, life is good. I think it's time to keep ordering more varieties of goods. People love it. You know, they've got the flour. The flour's on a great sale. The Chalky Pick cereal is also on, of course, a great sale. Let's get another box of those. You know what? We'll bring back the bread game. Everyone loved buying bread at my store. Get some oil, pasta, and powdered sugar, why not? We are doing good. After day 4, our store keeps on improving. Here, let me just buy all of that. Oh, I hardly even know what to do with myself today. There's just not enough time to keep putting all of this crap on the shelves. Oh, this is genius. I'm putting it over market price, but it's on a 20% discount. Everyone thinks it's so generous of me, but it's really not. It's just the opposite. That's great. Everything is just about on sale now. We are open. All right, now we just gotta run through the rest of this flour, and then we can start to move on to some more of that good old expensive cereal. Look at this man buying multiple items. This store is really growing. 2 cereals and a flour. 2 bread breads and 2 flours. Look at that big spender. Cereal and bread. 2 flours and 2 of powdered sugars. Oh, the goods are just flying off the shelves, man. Look, they're pushing each other over to get that powdered sugar. Oh, business is booming. Look at this man buying 3 items at once. I hardly even have time to stock these shelves anymore. I'm running around the store. Oh my goodness, you're a big spender. Look at how cool you are in your sunglasses. Look at you. Why are you buying 2 things of powdered sugar and cereal? Is everything okay? That's okay. Sometimes I have to eat my feelings too. Business is booming. We've got a line going out the door. This is just great right now. Look what you're buying. You're buying so much, I can hardly even keep up with you. Okay, awesome. We've got enough money now to buy what looks like a license. I think we can do this at last. Management licenses. Yeah, we could sell now bottled water, cheese, dark coffee roast, eggs, milk, and black tea. Let's do it. All right. Oh, I've already got another line going out the door. I'm sorry. I can hardly keep up. My business is doing great. Oh, I'm going to need a fridge or a shelf. I hardly even have space anymore. All right. We are going to have to start expanding this business because we just don't have enough time in the day. Every day just keeps getting better and better. Income is rising. We have to expand and keep up with the demand, which keeps rising. Come on. We have to hire employees to underpay and help assist me on my quest for grocery store dominance. Only then can we take over the world. Open. Good morning. Buy something. Buy more. Why don't you? This is good. We've got a nice lineup. This is volume we are commanding now. Oh, look at you purchasing 2 whole dark roast coffees. You are a big spender, sir. Wow. I think I'm going to be a very rich grocer. I can hardly even keep up with the line here. I'm spending the entire day checking people out. Everything is just flying off of the shelves. Look, they're looking like a sailor at sea for groceries. I feel so sorry for those people. They're just lost, staring blankly into space. I hope you found everything you wanted and more. Look at me. I'm stacking items one on top of the other. I'm making even more shelf space. I hardly even have time to get to these people. Cereal, flour, cereal, flour. Everything is looking good. What does that guy's sweatshirt say? No fast food. What? What does that even mean? This is a double negative if I've ever seen one. Or is it like definitely no fast food? Who even knows? I feel like this guy came out of the wrong game. Sir, you belong in fast food simulator, not supermarket simulator. All right, get out of here. All right, another successful day at the grocery store. Amazing. All right, that was a huge day. I almost exploded under the pressure. Let's, maybe try to expand our offerings through refrigerators. I mean, a very, very successful day. Let's begin tomorrow. I think I'm addicted to being a business owner. I never knew I was so good at this capitalism thing. Let's go again. Look at me, I'm expanding. I'm buying a fridge. It's only $2 for shipping. Look at that. I guess we probably want to rotate that thing. All right, that is acceptable. Okay. I mean, this really isn't a very good-looking store yet. We really need to improve things, to be fair. Okay, let's go buy some refrigerated goods. After all, I just had to throw all those waters in the trash. You know, this is actually really satisfying. This might be, like, I think when you get a couple hours into the game, it's really addicting. I almost want to open up my own real-life grocery store now. I can't believe how fulfilling this is. It's a little bit scary. I actually really like it. Okay, I think that's perfect. We are open for business. Everything is on sale. I finally have more assets in my store to create greater product offerings, but I'm gonna need to continue overcharging people until we're actually in the clear. Come on, we gotta find some way of hyping up business a little bit. Hey, come in here! All right, good. You look hungry and rich. Buy as much as you can. The apocalypse might come tomorrow. You gotta get ready. Have a nice day. I hope you come back and buy more. Look, they're just pulling everything off of the shelves. Get out of here. Go out there and get ready for the apocalypse, and then go home and put all this food in the cupboard and holy cow, look at what is this guy doing? You just became my best friend, sir. All right, we're back in business. We had to pay our rent for all these days. Man, this is expensive running a store. You never notice until it really comes down to budgeting. And these people are dirty. They're just pooping all over the floor. Oh, look at all these opportunistic people. You know what? They were buying powdered sugar before I raised the price on it. Unacceptable. We won't let this happen again tomorrow. I'm going to not restock anything. I'm going to make sure that everything is very expensive before I open it tomorrow. Wow, this really set our business back. Now you see why I need to keep these prices high. Otherwise, everyone will starve. Eggs, coffee, cheese, bread, pasta. This grocery store must keep expanding. Our very survival may depend on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here at Supermarket, we know the customer is always right. Everything is always on sale everywhere. Another satisfied customer. Purchase a new section using your computer to expand your store. We have to keep growing. It's either expand or die. Oh, just like that, everything is getting bigger. I'm not even sure I can keep up with the sheer demand. I just might give you the wrong change. You don't even know what's gonna happen. Get out of here. Oh, almost 9 o'clock, and thank goodness this day just keeps flying by. Look at me go. I have a much bigger sign now. Oh, wow. We have even more space behind the shelf now to store, I guess, garbage, but I mean, people keep dropping crap on the floor and killing my inventory. All right, we finally got a little bit of money to work with. It might look like a horror movie in here, but don't be fooled. Everything is completely fine and done. Day finished. Very successful. I gotta start moving things around, make sure I can keep track of shoplifters trying to commit crimes in my grocery store. Everything within my line of sight. Open. Now, I think you know just as well as me, for our store name, you can't go wrong with a little bit of behavioral economics, so let's just call it sale, with as many exclamation points as possible so that you can't possibly not notice it. And it has the same coloration as a stop sign. It's a psychological trick. There we go. You can't miss that just walking down the street. It's the repeating patterns. Excuse me, I got another line again. Business is perfectly booming. What are you buying? Flour? Tea? What are you, making bread? And having over your English friends? You could be doing anything. You have a great day. Flour, sugar, tea. What are you, baking a cake and having scones? See you again tomorrow. Pasta? Where are you from? Italy? Have a good one. Tea? Fancy a spot of tea, love? Ooh, people love it here. Not only are they getting groceries, they're also getting entertainment as they walk out the door. See you again tomorrow. Oh, I love it in here. Let's turn on the lights and work all night. It's time to mop up more of the customer poop. You know, at first I thought that this would just be extremely difficult, but as it turns out, I'm really loving starting a business. I think I was born for this. I don't know why I didn't open a grocery store in real life. I think I'm going to maybe quit my career and do this instead. I just love helping out the local neighborhood by providing these people with all the food they need. Go home and eat. Come back again tomorrow, hungry again. Purchase a paint from market and paint walls. Well, okay, I mean, if you say so. $150 for paint? The walls don't even need paint. Well, it does look hideous in here, to be fair. The lights don't extend to that side of the store. We extended too soon. It's all lopsided and uneven. All right, just whatever, ignore it. All right, business is going fine. It's not underlit, it's the feng shui. All right, another successful day. All right, I'm actually getting really into this, like more than I really maybe even should be. Here we go, another restock, and eggs, cheese, vegetable oil, pasta, bottled water, bread, milk, and of course, powdered sugar. Open again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and great. We now have enough money to go back to the market and buy paint. Let's paint the store, let's see. Well, we want to improve the atmosphere, so we'll fill it with natural light with the color of black. You know, actually, I see a strategic decision that'll cover up some of the garbage on the floor. Hang on a minute, let me just go get that black paint. Here we go. All right, now let me just dump this paint bucket all over the walls. Oh, I gotta do it segment by segment. Well, maybe by distracting themselves with the pitch black darkness of the rear wall of the store, they'll be able to successfully ignore the crap on the floor. Now, I'm not honestly sure that was the best decision, but oh, it was actually navy blue. I'm gonna have to go back and change everything tomorrow. Paint is so expensive, man. Well, at least they'll probably like the store more since I painted it. All right, I think we are just about ready to finish up for the day. There's just crap all over the front window. No one has explained the source of this garbage to me. This is disturbing. There might just be gnomes coming in to my store at night and causing a mess. We're going to need, like, gnome insurance or something. Greetings, milady. Have a lovely night. Nothing wrong with being chivalrous as a grocery store owner. Buy a tablet from Mark. Well, how much is the tablet for? Only $150. A tablet to order products by scanning labels on shelves. Oh, that could actually help me. You need a license to get a tablet. Hang on just a minute. I'll be with you shortly. All right, I've got a lot more work to do if I want to make this grocery store everything it can be. Which, as you know, since the moment I started playing this game, I've completely lost all sense of purpose in my life. Good night, have a good day. Man, the sky looks like amazing. I don't know what it is about this game. It looks like film noir out here. Look, there's a hotel nearby. Are we gonna get a sequel where we have to get people into rooms? This is something I didn't expect I would like so much. We are progressing. More shelves, more fridges, and of course, more food. I have so much food to sell that I think tomorrow I'm going to be a very rich man, able to afford new tools and employees. I can actually jump. I don't know why I can jump in this game. I'm going to jump on top of the register to show the customers how enthusiastic I am to serve them. Get in here! Imagine what they would think when they see me. I'm not your traditional grocery store owner. No, that's already too overdone. You were expecting a calm cashier. Well, I guess I have to check you out. Okay, give me your money. Another license. Olive oil. Salt. Rice. Come get your peanut butter. And I guess even more flour. Oh, look at all these groceries! At last, it's all enough to afford a tablet. To order products by scanning labels on shelves. Amazing. I guess I don't even need to log into the computer anymore. Let me just get some more of this. The amount of labor saving I'm doing. I must have like some sort of super duper Amazon Prime membership because I am just getting items instantaneously when I order them. I can't even keep up with the amount of people in here anymore. I think I'm starting to succumb to the pressure. I might actually need an employee soon because I can hardly keep up with anything anymore. And to think that this all started off with just one loaf of bread. I didn't think I would succeed as a grocery store tycoon. I guess it's just because even though I was so humble, at least I believed in myself all those years. Buy a baseball bat from the market. Well, don't mind if I do. To beat the thieves. Wait a minute now. Use the bat to hit the shoplifter and force them to drop the stolen items. To identify shoplifters, watch for customers displaying suspicious behavior. That lady isn't doing anything suspicious at all. She's just looking askance in the other direction. To think I might accidentally beat a normal customer with a bat because they're looking around funny. Ah, damn it. I guess, does this mean that the next man who comes in, I may have to beat you, sir? I'm so sorry in advance. Let me turn on the lights so I can see you better when I'm beating you. I can hardly even pay attention to anything. Before, my life was free of shoplifters. But what now? This is the existence I've been cursed into? I'm definitely gonna need an employee. I can't get up from the counter to beat people. I gotta stay on the lookout here. Nobody appears to be shoplifting yet. What about you, sir? I got eyes in the back of my head. You better be paying for that. I can see you even while I'm ringing up these other customers. Hang on a minute. You can't pay yet, sir. I have to move over the cash register. Who is shoplifting? Anyone could be. Why did you hit me? I thought you were a shoplifter. That's right. Your shoplifting days will never begin. Oh no, I think I might have actually gotten the wrong man. Oof. I am gonna regret that one later. Oh, thank goodness we have liability insurance. Don't worry, sir. It was just an accident. We have insurance for that. Everything will be fine. Everything will be totally fine. Just gotta keep ringing up the customers. Oh no, I've made him drop a loaf of bread. I think that was the man I thought was a shoplifter unintentionally. Well, another successful day. Mostly harmed customers won. What are you doing in my store before opening? Get out of here. Oh, he was a shoplifter. Who knew? I was totally right. It could have been anyone at any time. Antennas trigger alarms if stolen items are taken out. Cameras detect thefts in their line of sight, adjustable by interaction. I could get a guard? Man, look at the size of this man's neck. Incredible. Look, there's so much on the ground. He almost got away with so much. You know what? I'm batting 500 today. All right, well, I think that mostly I did a good job, you know. This is getting very, very risky. Very risky indeed. We have to hire some people. I could probably get a cashier now. $80 a day. Hiring cost $100. I think I deserve this. I get to take a break now. Oh God, you're so formal. I love it. You're wearing it like a tuxedo vest without the bow tie to work. He looks so enthusiastic and ready for an amazing day. I'll call you, you have no name. Okay, I guess I'm boosting you right now, whatever that means. Oh, I'm just bribing him with money. Okay, he is as happy as can be. I guess I'm just handing him $3 bills. There are no $3 bills. Well, maybe in this universe there are. All right, he has got only so much boost left in him. I've got to order the rest of the product. Hang on just 1 minute. All right, I'm going to get ready to do some scanning. Let me open up for business. I just had to hand that man several groups of $3 to get him enthusiastic and ready for the day. I've got to do some shopping. Now I can keep track of the shoplifters and hit people, and it's going to be a great day of work today. I can just feel it. All right, that should be enough. I have no idea. What did I just buy? Well, at least I can focus on restocking the shelves now. Just pick up all of the crap that guy dropped on the floor trying to steal from me. All right, this is great. I can spend the day stocking the shelves while the cashier does all of the checkout work. Hopefully he won't steal anything also. I'm doing my best to keep track of everybody. You never know, a double agent could be on the inside. I just gotta keep bribing it. Here, I have $3 more. Spend more of the day mopping up all the crap off the floor. Come again. Oh, I look so much more legit now that I have an employee. All right, let's go ahead and keep ordering food. All right, now I can focus on paying my bills during the day. I've got lots of business management stuff to do. Business. All right, we've got lots of stuff to order. I can hardly keep up with the demand. How is he maintaining such excellent posture like that? Look, he doesn't even bend over at the waist. All right, we are starting to make more money. I might even hire somebody to stock the shelves. Can I hire anyone else yet? We need a little bit more for another grocer. We need level 15 for a restocker. I guess not yet. Oh well. Let me install some more lighting. All that painting the walls black made it hard to see in here at night. Admittedly, I don't know if that was my best decision. All right, that's a little bit better. It looks less like a horror movie in here now. All right, I've zoomed ahead in time a little bit. All kinds of new things are happening in my supermarket. Firstly, I added this storage section so that if I have leftover stuff, I don't have to just throw it out into the trash bin. That means I can order plenty of extras of everything I need, and everything is just a-okay. It's hunky-dory here in the supermarket. No one is able to steal anything anymore because, of course, I have installed security cameras all over the supermarket, as well as a metal detector at the front door, or a stealing detector. And when I meet anybody up to no good, I can just hit them with my bat. Anyone could be a shoplifter. Doesn't matter what they're wearing, how young, old, they could be anyone in our midst. You just gotta keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. It says so in the shoplifting detector handbook. All right, let me just keep bribing the cashier with more money so that he'll work faster. Work harder. All right, I'm putting down all of the extra goods I got. There's a lot of stuff to do here in the grocery store. Almost too much work for one man now. I should know. I'm going to go over to management. I'm actually going to hire a new man. I've got a restocker coming in. Working. Of course I want him working. Daily wage 90, hiring cost 100. I'm just going to leave it all at the defaults. Where is my working man? Yes, that's it right there. All right, now I can just focus on ordering the goods while he magically teleports them into the displays. Good job. Keep working. I'll keep bribing the cashier. Work harder. Let me bribe him too. Here we go. Here, have a couple more dollar bills. Put some back into it. All right, he's running. Maybe don't run with the groceries. That looks a little bit dangerous. All right, don't spill anything either. There better not be anything still valuable in that box. All right, I guess my fate is relegated to just picking up trash in the store and cleaning off all the crap. You don't have to make it look like you're working that hard. I mean, I do appreciate it, but all right, I'll just keep bribing everyone because that does make business go. All right, I'll just keep ordering stuff. I can pretty much afford to order excess now because I have over $1,000. It's crazy. Now that I can just pay another man to do all of the work for me. Look, I've ordered whole new things. He's working so hard, that man. Now I can focus on business expansion. Business. Oh, what are we even doing next? I guess we could start to buy more furniture. Try to maybe improve the shopping experience. We'll buy a speaker. I mean, where else do people go to listen to good music? I know I, of course, go to the grocery store anytime I want to hear my favorite tunes. There we go. Oh, it looks like I just got a pickup delivery order. All right, it looks like Jason Axe wants a bunch of Ron sliced bread, cheese, Comté and a bunch of farine flour in only 4 minutes. Oh my goodness! He is in a big rush to get this stuff. All right, let's get this to him. Unfortunately, I have no one to run my sort of like, I guess, DoorDash-like business right here. Let me just see, where do you live? I have to go catch him over there. I'm jaywalking through the street. I remember when this town was a better place. Actually, I don't. I don't remember this town at all. I just moved here. All right, that is slightly suspicious. He's just standing right out there in a tuxedo. All right, here you go. You look like Jason Axe. $27.43 delivery fee. Get back wherever you were going. He just disappeared into thin air. I guess he was like a wizard or something. I don't know, maybe this is like platform 9 3/4 or something over here. Who can really say it's time to go back to my store? Oh, I got another delivery. This Naomi Morgan wants milk, pasta, and salt. Gotta make the customers happy. All right, I'm back at the store. I gotta do a delivery. Everything is just a mess in here. Somebody is trying to steal something. Look, she's almost getting away with it. She's running down the street, trying to steal bread again. A very likely story. I'll be selling this bread. You were hungry. Oh. Fortunately, my stealing detector caught her red-handed. Work harder, work harder. All right, with all that, we're making lots of money. There's so many more online orders, but there's just crap all over the floor. I don't even have the stuff for this online order. I'm gonna have to go back and reorder stuff. All right, we got a line going out the door. I'm gonna have to bribe this guy a lot. I might even need another cash register and another cashier. Another successful day. Wow, we actually are doing really well now. I've got so much work. This guy's gonna be so disappointed. Here, let me just keep bribing him until he's at maximum boost. You too, you look not as enthusiastic as yesterday. Put some back into it. All right, let's make sure that security camera is positioned nice and widely. Good. All right, that's the stuff. What is left on this order? Okay, pasta, salt. I got a lot of work to do. I am just a busy... Every day is just busy, busy, busy. I can't even... I can't even locate some of the boxes of food I'm looking for anymore. That's how deep we are into the grocery business. Here we go. Naomi Morgan. Where do you even live? You're just standing outside of some trash bags. Have a good day. There she goes. She just disappeared into thin air. Apparently we're delivering to a coven of witch people. I mean, at the very least, that's the best explanation I can come up with. Man, my store really stands out in this neighborhood. I gotta say, I'm great at marketing. All right, let me just keep bribing my employees. Apparently, I'm not very good at paying my employees. Why don't you just pay them a higher wage? All right, I've turned on the music and people are happy. It looks like... Wait a minute, why are you closed? What am I paying you for? 2 copies of exactly the same lady are in line. This is getting a bit ridiculous. What is our store at now? This is actually like a legitimate grocery store now. I've got 2 people. This isn't just the corner deli anymore. This is a market we're talking about. And on the one hand, I could do more stuff, but on the other, it's kind of nice to just sit back and manage things from the background. Make sure nobody is stealing anything from the store, you know? I still can't figure out how to hire a guard. I guess I could probably do that. I'll probably do that eventually. Oh wait, there they are. Customer helpers. It just keeps going on. This is one of the greatest simulator games I've ever played. Oh, there we go. Security guard. I could even hire janitors. Get me a janitor. I really needed this a long time. Where is the guard? Oh, there he is. Oh, Jesus, look at this. There's a man with a bat. You get those shoplifters big, Wait a minute. This man has an earpiece. Is he working for the CIA? You can tell we're doing a good job because even I feel unsafe. It makes me ask myself, have I committed any crimes? What does that look say? This man got his sunglasses in the kids section, it looks like. But look at this. Apparently I've been sleeping on these janitors. Where are my janitors? I can't even see them. We have only the security guard. Are you the janitor? What are you doing? One of you is fired. You're 2 copies of exactly the same person. This isn't The Shining. You're not here to scare the customers. That guy is doing his job. You 2 are supposed to be cleaning stuff up. There you go. Okay, you probably I have to fire. Well, this is going pretty well. I don't even have to clean up the floor anymore. It looks like the janitors are doing their job. Wait, weren't you the No, you just have the same posture as her. It's good to know that, you know, I can just focus on doing these deliveries now. Everything is running swimmingly at my grocery store. I gotta order more stuff, though. I don't even think we can account for all of these customers anymore. This man is overworked. I'm just constantly handing him dollar bills. Hey, work a little bit harder, work a little bit faster. There's another $3 in it for you. If you just scan a little bit faster. cashier. And this is oddly familiar because I actually was a grocery store cashier for longer than I would care to admit. The market is closed. I gotta account for everything. Hopefully all those groceries didn't go to waste. Look at me, I've got multiple staff members order. Oh, holy moly, I'd better bribe you with $3 or $6 or $9, you two. All right, we are open. The day has begun. I have 4 employees. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. Life is good here at Sale. We started off with only 1 loaf of bread, and now we have, at the very least, multiple loaves of bread. Well, we really started off with the cereal box, but the idea I thought this was kind of interesting for a challenge. I haven't done any of these challenges in a while, but I've always wanted to. Anyway, there's so many of these goofy simulator games on Steam. I just really wanted to check this one out, and this one just really spoke to me. So if you made it to this point in the video, I do appreciate if you give it a like or let me know if you want to see any more. And as always, I'm Ambiguous Amphibian. Big thanks to viewers like you who always know it's best to follow the law. Until next time.